Right, let's test this thing. See if it can handle streaming. Um, this isn't really a proper stream, so to speak. I'm just testing an old laptop because I want to know if it can handle streaming just my voice. Um, because this way, if I ever want to join somebody's stream and if it's in the middle of the night here, I don't have to disturb my wife because the office I use is kind of attached to the bedroom. And yeah, last time I did that, it was 4 in the morning here, and I thought it would be soundproofed enough, but yeah, it really wasn't. So bless her, my poor wife, I was waking her up. So I have this old laptop, and I just want to test it really and see if I can sit in my living room where everybody else is asleep, and if I can just talk away and stream, then that's cool. It means if ever I want to join somebody in America or Australia and they're on a strange time zone to myself, then that means I would be able to use this. So I'm going to test a few things. First of all, I'm going to click my countdown intro, see if it can handle that. It may melt, it may freeze up, it might go completely glitchy, but I've got to test these things. So I'm going to click that in 3, 2, 1. All right. Looks like I even have a comment. Somebody actually watching. Let's have a look. Ah, cheers, Ragnar. It's working fine, is it? This is cool. This is like a really, really old laptop. It belonged to my mother-in-law. But the specs on it seem to be kind of okay. It's actually Windows 7, I think. It's quite old, but um, yeah. Cheers for letting me know it's working okay. So I guess my microphone sound is coming through well. Um, I'll try and see if it can handle sharing a screen. Let me just bring up YouTube. Hope you're okay, by the way, Ragnar. Um, Hope you are doing well, buddy. So I'm just going to open up a second window. Just get YouTube on. Oh, Ragnar. I don't know if you've seen my video. You know I never sleep. Oh yeah, of course I can bring up your uh, comment. There we go. It was going a little bit glitchy there. I think the RAM on this thing was starting to get a little bit overwhelmed. But did you see my little video? I called it "We Didn't Mess the World Up," and it was a parody of "We Didn't Start the Fire," but taking a mickey out of the politicians and all the overreach from what that's happened over the last 3 years and all that kind of stuff, and taking the mickey out of Hunter Biden and all that kind of stuff. In fact, I'll see if it can handle me playing it and sharing it. Let me just see if it can do that. So if I bring up my own channel and consent to YouTube, what? No, just it's doing the cookies thing because I haven't used this computer in a long time. Yes, cookies. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you shared it. Oh, dude, thanks very much. that's so kind of you. I'm really thankful. Yeah, it's just a bit of daft fun. My singing voice is awful, but I thought at least the lyrics might be funny enough to carry it. Oops, I'm pressing things. What do you mean channel can't be found? What? Let me try this again. Ah, that's because I can't spell. Dane biker dance. No, dance biker dance is what I want. Let's try this again. Cool. So if I click present, share screen. Oh no, I think I'm starting to overwhelm it now, Ragnar, mate. Hopefully you can still hear me. Oh, that's getting there. Window. Share. It's thinking about it. It's having a right good think about it. I think, yeah, this is where the processor is really starting to get overwhelmed. Now I can't see your comments. Hang on. Oh, come on. There's like a grey box in the way of the comments because it's being slow. Let's see, Task Manager. I bet this thing's blowing up. Laptop's feeling pretty warm. I think I can see comment 5 by 5. What does that mean? 5 by 5. Have I missed something? Maybe I can't see the comment above it. Man, I wish that grey blob would disappear. Right, let me see if I can. Just going to play this. I don't even know if the sound will come through. With it, sorry. Right, okay, that seemed to work. Oh man, this is just not working very well. Hang on. Stop screen. If I get rid of this. No, right, I should hopefully be able to see your comments. Ah, hang on, here we go. Right, let me catch up. Hey Shizzy, good to see you, brother. I've got this weird grey block in the middle of my screen, so I'm trying my best here. Thankfully, you're not seeing it. Ragnar. 5 by 5 is military for all clear. Oh, nice one. I'm surprised I didn't know that. I come from sort of military background family, but it's more RAF. My dad was in the RAF. I had a granddad that was in the RAF. Had a granddad that was in the Navy. I don't know why I've not heard that one. Is it more of an army thing? Oh, this is being slow. Hi, Manbun. Nice to see you. And saying hi to Shizzy. And hey, it's good to see you guys here. I'm just testing this whole laptop, so it's nice that you're turning up and saying hi to each other. And yeah, Mighty Meets a Bro. Yeah, he played that for me on his stream. I actually joined him briefly for a little bit of his science stream, but then I had to bounce. My teenage daughter, had a friend round, and then she needed a lift home, so I had to go and be taxi dad. So that was me. That was all the time I had. But yeah, send an invite. Yeah, I can do, mate. 1 second. Volume isn't great. Oh, okay. And I think StreamYard doesn't really give you much control over that. Hey, Linda. How you doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit behind here. Let me throw this in the chat if I can. There's still this annoying grey blob in the middle of the screen, so I can't see everything. Let's keep moving this around. Copy. If you can imagine just a grey square blocking everything in the middle of my screen, that's what I've got at the moment. Let me pop that in. Ragnar, your brother was RAF. Alright, and you were UDR military. Cool. I don't know why, I just got the feeling that you were probably ex-military. Not sure why, just got that vibe from you. Good on you, brother. Let's see. I can start up a stream, and we can hang if you like. Yeah, nice one. I mean, it's 1:45 here in the morning, so I'm probably not going to stay up to too long. I'm just sort of testing this to see what kind of quality it comes up with, whether it's glitchy, that kind of stuff. I can watch it back later, see if it worked. Oh, you must be in a taxi, Dad, because they all drive now. I don't know. I get the feeling I'm kind of gonna look forward to not being a taxi dad, but I don't know. Maybe I'll miss it. Maybe it's one of those strange things that you don't think you'll miss, but you do miss. Linda giving her greetings. Oh, silly me. Sorry. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I put the link there, and then I didn't actually hit the little arrow to post it. Sorry. Hopefully you're still here. Hopefully I didn't wait too long. I'll just have a little swig of my drink here and wait to see. Device is not connected. Shizzy Wiznut. What's going on? Shizzy, it says you will need to. Oh no, here we go. Add to stream.
There we go, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, good to see it. Well, actually, I can't see you because there's a big grey square in the middle of this laptop screen.
That's okay.
Get rid of. If I move my screen this way, now I can see you. Okay.
So what you?
I'm just taking the StreamYard thing.
Whatever video you were playing, I couldn't hear it at all. The video. I mean, it sounded like it was playing through your speaker, and it was being picked up by a microphone. That's what it sounded like.
Right. Okay. Although I'm wearing the headset, so I'm not sure how that works. But I've had that issue with StreamYard where if I play something on YouTube, the volume's really low on it, and I don't know why. But yeah.
There's also something to remember is you can actually stream directly from YouTube. You don't have to have StreamYard unless you have a guest on. It isn't necessary.
Okay. I mean, before I used StreamYard, I used OBS, but
Got you. So, do you know how to open up your YouTube channel? Like, I can walk you through it. It was Cool Frog that sort of showed me this, and what I can do is I'll show you on my screen. Give me just a second to pull this up. And
yeah, no worries. I mean, I quite like StreamYard, but what I don't know is I might have to ask Mike Media and stuff. I know that whenever he plays something from YouTube, the sound quality is just whatever volume YouTube is, it comes through clear as crystal. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just boomering. And it's kind of divine justice because I kind of laughed at people like Hayden when things go wrong with the sound, and then all of a sudden, same thing's happening with me.
So share my screen if you can.
I'm trying. This laptop isn't giving me. Here we go. Add to stream.
Okay. So if you go in here and you go to manage videos, and you click on that, what you'll end up with is let me do this. Manage videos. You go in here and then you go to your live, and there's this little thing that'll show up over here that'll have like a broadcast icon on it. It'll have these little surround things on it. And whenever you click on that, you can go in and edit. And whenever you're editing, you can actually make people mods, so they can mod your channel.
Ah, right. Okay. I was wondering where people did all that stuff from. Okay, so it's in there. And
Yeah.
so
that's.
Can you click on that whilst you're actually live? Does it give you the option to go into the one that you're doing?
Yeah. So
right,
while you're live, you can go in there and you can edit that.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah.
And that way, if you right click on them, you can make them mods. You can add people in as mods, and then you can also you can edit and put people's names right in there. So, say for example, you have a guest on, you can just start typing in under the description. You can type in, and what I can do is I can show you.
That's where you can change people's names for fun.
Well, no, not like that. Give me just a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out, and I'm going to jump back in a different browser.
Ragnar's comment here says, "Dan Spiker Dance, you're younger than you should know this stuff." Yeah, but you're overestimating my not ability to learn. I've got an ability to my desire to learn new stuff. I'm just I don't know. And I'm 41. But yeah, I guess Ragnar might have a few years.
Give me just a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave, and then I will come back in. Just let me back in.
Okay,
I'll show you. All right.
Okay, hopefully that works, and I can let him back in. Yeah, basically, there's a lot of this stuff, Ragnar, I just haven't really sort of played around with yet because, you know, I haven't really taken YouTube too seriously. I mean, I've only just started doing streams and stuff like this year. Let me just add Shizzy back. There we go. You're back, brother.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present share. Let me see. Share. There we go. Pull that up.
Okay, add to stream.
All right. So if you open up your dashboard, you can go in and you can actually create a stream right here, like so. Open new stream, schedule a stream, create new, and we'll just put in test. And people coming in, and then this is only test. All right, and I can use streaming software. I can use just webcam. It gives you all those options. You can also upload thumbnails if you want to. You can jump in and you can drop in, you can put it in playlists. You can tell that it's not made for kids, all that kind of stuff. And once you hit next, you can leave live chat replay like that. Anyone, subscribers. So if I want to make it subscriber only, you can do that. You can change this, and you can also do this while you're live. If you wanted to, you can just add this right in. Next, and I'll put it on public so anybody can watch. And what time do I want it? 7:50. Done. Here we go. So it's creating the stream right here without StreamYard. And it should be able to, and this is the screen that you would get. Yep. I understand. Done. All right. So in this portion right here, whenever you've got this up and you've got your stream running live, you hit edit, and then you can type in at dance, see how your name pops up, and I can add you in there, and then I can hit save, and your name's added in there. And so what will happen is whenever I end this stream, your name will come popping up, and it'll say Dance Biker Dance, and it'll actually notify you that you were included in my stream. Pretty neat.
That's cool. Thanks. What I'm doing is, it's good that this is on a stream that I'll be able to look back at later, because on this laptop screen, I've had to, because there's about a grey square taking up about a third of the middle of the screen. There's some kind of fault at the moment. It means I've had to make it so small on the screen that I can't really see any text.
I got you.
But that's okay. I'll
Is
be
it?
able to watch it back later on a bigger computer screen.
No, that's fine. But yeah, and then what I'll do is I'll actually open up my StreamYard here. I've got that on another
Ragnar's
tab.
making me feel young. Did you see what he put? He put like for me. Apparently, I was 9 when his first daughter was born.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm 53, so maybe I should know this stuff a little bit better myself. But let's see. So what we've got is past.
See, with me, it's like once I get used to software, I'm pretty fine with it. It's just obviously when there's a new bit of software, I don't know where things are, you know.
Yes, I know.
Or just don't get a lot of time to play with it because full-time job, 2 kids, and everything that entails. Ragnar is saying he is 51. Cool. So he's got 10 years on me. Yeah. So
really?
Yeah, you must have had your daughter fairly young then, dude.
And we'll hit back. And why is it not doing it? It's test only test, blah blah blah.
And I want to ask Ragnar a question just while they're doing some stuff because he seems to have an interest in motorbikes as well. I assume he's ridden them. In fact, actually, I'm sure I'm seeing on some of his videos. Yeah, is that right, Ragnar? I'm pretty sure that's probably the case that you're also a biker as well, rather than just a fan of the racing and stuff. I know you posted quite a lot of those in your community thing, the Isle of Man TT bike compilation type things and stuff like that. I like it's interesting because I saw you putting some of those on, and it's some of the same videos that I've seen years ago, and I was like, oh, Rags likes the same stuff. Let's see. When he was 19, first house bought at 20. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I sort of similar, not that young, but I got married at 22. Bought this house when I was 23. Thank you, Manvan. Yeah, shared your link in my Discord. That's cool. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure because of the lyrics and because of the copyright of the song. Well, I mean, I used the karaoke version, but just because some of it was slightly spicy, not too bad. I've made it fairly tame, but I didn't know whether YouTube was gonna do stuff with it, like restrict it, or you know what I mean, Shizzy. YouTube.
Yes, I do.
But we'll see over the next few days what it thinks about it. But I sort of tried to sort of carefully word it, so I'm not really. I didn't think it was too spicy. It could have been. There's a lot more subjects I could have done, made it a lot more spicy.
Let's see. So let's go and stop this sharing on this particular one.
Do you know, I'm quite impressed with this old laptop so far because I don't know if you saw at the beginning. Did you see the reason I was doing this little?
Yeah, stream? Because it's an old laptop. You wanted to see if it would actually work.
Yeah, well, the main thing is just so that I don't have to be in, you know, that room that I usually stream from. Mm-hmm. That's kind of a corner bit of. That's actually my bedroom, but there's like a corner bit that I kind of made like a little sort of false wall where I can do work and stuff. So the problem is, if I use it in the middle of the night here in the UK, I'll be keeping my wife awake. So if I ever want to join you guys, and it's like it is now, it's like 5 to 1 in the morning here. There's just no way I could do this now on my office one because it's not soundproof, and she would not be happy because she needs to sleep.
Yes,
she seems to need more sleep than I do. So
yeah,
with the time difference. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me.
That's fine. Yeah, the time difference is so crazy for you and I.
Yeah, I just got to make this full screen so I can click on it. Add to stream. There we go.
Okay, so this is the one that I created through StreamYard. This is that little icon I was talking about. So while you're streaming, and you can do this while you're on one laptop and working from your phone or any other thing, as long as you can get into your channel. And then you're basically clicking view, live, and control room. And as you can see, I've got Rabbit there that's already in. And I can type in here.
Oh, Rags has answered my
So,
question. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
So this is currently running live, and what I'll do, and I'll put your name in here at
So are you streaming the same thing? Or
I am streaming just my image right now with nothing else.
Oh, okay, like as if it's like a waiting to start type of thing, or are you just doing a test? You're just doing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing this to help you out.
Oh, cheers, buddy. Because people might be there waiting for you, thinking you're about to start. Bless them. And it's just an image. Unless they can hear you, can they hear your voice, or if you're not connected, you might do that?
Oh no, they don't. They can't hear my voice, but they will hear in a second. Watch this. So, and hey guys, I'm doing a test with Dance Biker Dance. If you want to, you can actually go check his stream out right now and watch us live as we screw around. It's awesome. I may bring him over here in a little bit, so it'll be good. You're absolutely fine. Give me just a second. What I'll do is I'll share this tab. So this is what they actually see. And of course, I got banners, which I can do stuff like this. I can always, give them my countdown, but this is more fun.
Darn it, I can't see it. Hang on.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine.
I don't know why this grey blob has turned up in the middle of the screen. Yeah, it's really annoying. It probably next time I refresh the laptop, it'll probably be gone. I want to try and get back to the comments because Rags was saying here, like, was it? So he raced for. Oh, I've got to move this around so I can see it. Raced for one.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Short circuits. Oh, broke my back twice. Shattered both knees. Good grief! 2 brain hemorrhages. Ragnar, dude. Because I think I'd seen in one of your streams that you were using a wheelchair. I guess is that from the back injuries? That sounds, and the knees. Yeah, that sounds pretty nasty, dude. Yeah, sorry to hear you got so banged up. It is a dangerous sport. I've been quite fortunate in the incidents that I've had. I've only ever broken my radial head, my elbow, which wasn't too bad. And that was because of a spilled diesel on a wet road. Nothing much I could have done about that. But yeah, take care of yourself, dude. What else am I missing? Sorry, this chats are starting to come in. It's great. Egg cartons on the walls. Oh, you're talking about the the what do you call it? The soundproofing. Yeah, no, I tried to put some stuff on, mate. Where it is in the bedroom is not going to help. I'll just keep my wife awake if I if I try and use that room. Yeah, well, I didn't know Rags got so badly smashed up. Poor lad. He's just lucky responding to Linda. Cool. Man went and put a like.
It's funny whenever you mess with these guys over here, because they're Mandor's over there watching both the streams.
Yeah, I like seeing Nandor pops up a lot. It's good to see you. I'm quite honored that you're even coming here to say hi, because I'm just testing this out. I'm just a stupid dancer fella.
So do you have Discord or Twitter or anything like that?
I started up a Twitter, just at Dance Biker Dance. In fact, I think, did I not have I not followed you on Twitter yet? I'll have to. I haven't done much with it yet. I mean, I've got like a different burner account for Twitter which I used for a long time just to keep an eye on things. I used to have an actual one at Dancebiker years ago, and I nuked that when it all got too censorious. And then I had like a burner one just for keeping an eye on stuff. But I've just recently created an actual Dancebiker one, Dancebiker dance I can use for this.
I've got you
for the YouTube.
You were following me. I wasn't following you though. So I've got you. So I have audio.
Oh, here's a new name. I guess this is one of your subs, Andrea.
Yeah, that's Andrea. She's in Australia.
Good day, mate. Stroke, you flaming galah. Probably offended it.
I don't think so. Andrea is really nice. Oh, that's funny. I got 7 people watching me.
That's cool. Oh yeah, I meant to say, actually, that's reminding me. I meant to say to you, it's really great to see your channel starting to really grow real quick. I noticed the other day when I was looking at some of your numbers, and I was like, that's great. Particularly some of your streams. I forget what subjects you were doing now, but like, I know you've been sort of been on other people's streams as well, but that's all hopefully helping build yours. So that's really good to see. I know it can seem like an uphill start, when you start and there's only like 1 or 2 people watching and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, but I got a great chat, great people that come in, and good panels and going on other people's shows and chatting up. And I think what exploded it was this all this drama stuff. That sort of exploded it. My follower count went in one night, went double.
Excellent. Yeah.
Wasn't how I was looking to make it go double, but I was a little angry.
Did you have a bit of a rant stream? Did you?
Yeah. So it was massive shit.
Mando saying she's been getting around. Are you saying he's kind of a YouTube whore? Is that what you're saying? Sorry.
Slut.
YouTube slut. Yeah.
I am a total slut. No, it's been good. It's actually been really good. There's been really cool people. Like I said, even in my chat, I can't think of a single one that's that is annoying or troublesome. You've got Toy Box Brain, which likes to tease all the time, but I like Toy Box Brain. Pretty cool. It's just a great group of people.
Yeah, so cool. I mean,
so because you're in England, do you get to see a lot of stuff, the Alter Nerd stuff?
Do you know what? I've recently only just discovered Steph the Alter Nerd, and it actually wasn't from YouTube. It was on Twitter Spaces. Somebody was doing some spaces talking about Boozy, Nate the Lawyer, and stuff like that. So I jumped on in there because I saw Nate and Joe Neerman were in there. I was thinking, I just sort of chance it by clicking request the mic, to chat, and the dude, he let me have a chat in there as well, so that was cool. I've jumped into a few of those spaces, so I was trying to have a little bit of crack on with Nate the Lawyer and stuff like that, and Steph turned up, and I loved her accent instantly because for me that she's just a couple of hours down the road, the Yorkshire accent.
Yes.
Kind of like Leeds. I mean, you got a few different. Sorry, go on.
And she is single. I know that you're not, but
I'm not.
You might be able to hook up with a really good mate. Just saying.
No, but she sounds fun. Because I was chatting. In fact, the first thing I said on that Spaces thing was I said, do you guys think that they like Meghan and Harry and that they might throw Boozy under the bus, as soon as he starts to become a liability in terms of things that like the way he's portraying his services, and they might not be quite what he's portrayed them as. And Steph just jumped in and she was hilarious. She was just like, yeah, absolutely. And she was like saying, called him all these different names.
Cow bags.
Yeah.
Cow bags.
That's the one in the cow bag.
I had her on my
Yeah.
Valentine's stream.
Oh, okay, cool.
She came in and jumped in for a little bit. And I was on with her and Steve Gosney on Steve Gosney's Rumble channel. Her, Valhalla, Mighty Meat was there, and Bronca, Andrew Bronca. So that was a really good stream, and I got to chat with her, and I think we sat around for 2 hours after the stream was over and just chatted. All it was Mighty Meat, Valhalla, me, and stuff. Yeah, it was cool. It was very cool. She's an absolute sweetheart. Absolute sweetheart. She's just like her personality on the stream. I mean, she's a little more rambunctious on the stream, but she's a really good listener and really smart.
Sorry, tweet saying cow what? Cow bag.
Cow bag.
A cow bag. It's just an insult, really. And no mods here. Yeah, no, not yet. I haven't. My channel hasn't really been big enough for me to bother with any of these things. Really, I'm just here for a laugh. People can post what they want at the moment, but yeah, I suppose eventually you need those when you get like the sex bots turning up and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, and your mods. I would suggest if you ever see any of the mods on other people's channels, and I know that you've seen them. If you get Mighty Meat coming onto your channel, Valhalla Wage, Tweety, Nandor's Man Bun. I'm trying to think. Tweety. There's Rabbit. All these folks. You can actually create them as mods as they come into your channel. Like if you've got a guest, you can easily do that. And what I'll do is.
Cool. Do you do that via StreamYard, or you have to open up your YouTube thing, I imagine?
You can you can't do it in StreamYard, I don't think.
Yeah, I'll just have to open up a separate browser for YouTube to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess you'll have to open up a second browser for that, and that's the easiest way to do it.
I'm laughing at man, but yes, when you know you've made it is when the sex bots show up.
Oh yes,
I'll be like, I want them. I'm lonely. I don't get many chats. I need them.
they don't include in your chats. It would be nice, but that doesn't count.
I'll count them.
There we go. See, even Rabbit's posting your show right now, and although you're just testing it, yeah, although you're testing it, Rabbit, which is was I believe the first mod on my channel. Rabbit ended up. Is
Rabbit the same one that is really generous with gifting the memberships on people's? Who's was it? Aussies.
That would probably yes. That was the same Rabbit. Rabbit was very generous.
Very generous. Yeah, Rabbit's great. Because I kept trying to make a joke every time on Aussies. It would say Rabbit's gifted 10 memberships or whatever. I would try and put the comment like, yeah, was it another thing where a rabbit satisfies or something to that effect, trying to be cheeky. Nobody ever sort of really got the joke or cared. Let's see. Yes, Rabbit is extremely generous. Yes, Rabbit is. As Nando's saying, yeah, there's a few streams that she gifts on. Toybox Brain. You were talking about Toybox Brain, weren't you?
Yes, Toybox Brain. How did I get here? Oh, hey, Shizzy.
Yeah. If you see some of my dance videos, Toybox Brain, you'll realize you've entered the strange corner of the internet again.
Got some great videos though. I enjoy them so much. But yeah, any time that you're going to be going live, and you just feel free to just drop me a message there in Twitter. And if I'm available, like if it's during the day or weekends or something like that, if I'm available, I'll jump on with you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as you can probably see, because it's been a few weeks since I even did a stream, so I don't get a lot of chance to just do my own live. I sometimes jump in with Mighty Meats to his science ones. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes is when I've got like maybe a 50 minutes free or 40 minutes free, and I try and jump in on those. What's Toybox saying here?
Videos you say, oh yeah, Yeah, you need to check those out because they're good. They're really good.
And I'll let you into a little secret. I can't actually dance. It's just editing. That's all that is.
Shh.
Sorry,
Totally
secret.
dance. He can totally dance.
Yeah,
Got all
but
the steps down.
one of the reasons I was wanting to test this as well is because it's Mighty Moot's birthday, and I think he's doing his night stream at 1:30 my time, which is actually it's only about 20 minutes away. So as soon as I'm pretty awake, at that point I might try and jump in on his stream if he'll let me and wish him a happy birthday. I don't know what he's got planned for his night show, but yeah, this is the whole reason for doing this because, like I say, I can sit here in the living room where I'm not disturbing the wife and kids.
Yes, that would be a plus. Mine, I'm in the basement, so it makes it a lot easier for me.
Rabbit saying we miss you at Aussie Overlords. Miss who? Shizzy? You miss Shizzy? Or I mean, I still go over there sometimes. It's not very. It's only when I get a chance. That's the only thing. I'm usually in the comments just trying to be silly, trying to make Hayden laugh. Oh, thanks, Linda. Linda is telling Toy Box Brain that they'll enjoy my dancing. Oh, yay. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, it's good to see some new names.
So what? Here, so if I'm not paying attention, it's because I'm typing.
Yeah, no worries. That's the thing I've noticed with this kind of thing is I don't know how some people do it. When people have like their Rumble open and their locals and this, that, and the other, it's like, how on earth do you try and keep on top of all that? And then people are talking about Discord, which I just don't use, and all that kind of stuff while they're streaming. It's like you gotta have like 20 eyes and 5 screens,
Yeah.
Anyway, tell me a little bit about what kind of stuff you're going to be concentrating on in the future on your streams. And is there any particular trials or things or anything that you're going to be doing?
I think if I do any other trials, I'm gonna check them out a little bit first, and then what I will do is give it a little bit of give me just a second. I will give it a little bit more vetting, and I might do it on 2 times the speed.
Yeah, because sometimes it's so slow. I mean, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Because when I'm catching up on people's streams, I tend to do like usually about 1.5 times speed. If I can't watch something live.
Hey, do you have Mighty Meat's stream link hooked up yet? Where it's at?
Do I have what? Sorry.
Mighty Meat's stream where he's going to be streaming. I can pull it up, and what I want to do is I want to redirect everybody over there from my channel.
I haven't clicked on it yet. I know he's set it like to start in about 15 minutes.
Just a link to the stream, not to his StreamYard or there it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Give me a second.
I'd have to open up another browser window. See if this.
No, I got it. I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Got it. Cool. He's gonna be 35. That's awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this in here. Copy. So this way, I can put this in here, and then hit paste. And dude, that's weird. Setting it for 10:10, 8:30. Great broadcast.
Is this on your screen? Should I be clicking on this one?
Let's see what I did.
Or do you not want me to share that?
No, that's fine. Okay. So what I did was this. I created this particular one right here. So that one's scheduled. Let's make Trouble Tonight. And I've got this one open right here. And I'm not going to show any of this. Stop cam, mute, enter studio. So that's what it looks like. And then I've got scheduled in 14 minutes. That's going to show up, and it's going to show the stream, and the stream link is going to actually link it over to Mighty Meats. So that way everybody can find it over there, and I'm going to harass him with you. How does that sound?
Streamception.
Streamception. Yes. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, when it gets nearer 1:30 here, I'm gonna end this stream and go and grab a drink, and then see if I can harass Mike into emailing me a link to his, just for a little bit.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna paste this one here and send it, so that goes up there. Of course, passing right now. It's awesome. There we go. So that's all set up, and I will leave end this broadcast. So end broadcast.
Do you know what, as well? Like, I'm slow to get there, but I do usually get there with technology. It's like you know, like smartphones when they first came out. It took me, I don't know, like literally about 6 years after everybody had got one before I got one. And you know how you were telling me about how you can make your own like little intro video and stuff for StreamYard, and I was just like, yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. I mean, I did eventually. I did.
Yeah.
You know, I eventually get there. I'm just not in a huge rush with these things because, like I said, the whole reason I do my YouTube and that is really just for a bit of fun. So, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, and the thing is it might come in really, really handy at some point in time where you're just like, you know, I think I could do some streaming, talk about architecture. You'd be surprised how interesting people would find it.
Yeah. There's always more. I think there's what I've found from YouTube is that there's more people interested in your stuff than you think there might be. And you know, whatever your story is, whatever your hobby is, or area of expertise, like that, you say, let's say somebody who knows a lot about architecture, if they just start talking about it on YouTube, they'd probably be surprised how many people would want to turn up and listen. You know, that also have the same interests. I mean, I don't know loads about architecture, but I visited Romania one time, and we got to see how Ceausescu fancied himself as an architect, and annoyingly, he got rid of all this old, beautiful architecture, and he was kind of a brutalist, and the stuff he put up was just horrible concrete block things, and it was like, yeah, no wonder they killed the guy. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Also, the whole thing about being the, you know, dictator, but for the crimes against architecture as well, you know.
That might have had something to do with it, just a little bit. But here, let me show you something.
Yeah, because we saw his big building there, which is, I think it's one of the biggest buildings in the world. The Pentagon is slightly bigger, I think. Somebody saying Rabbit is smart. Yes, Rabbit is.
There we go. Let me see this. Check this out.
Hang on. Do you want me to share this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm clicking, but the laptop is a little bit slow.
No, it's moving pretty good. So this picture was taken in France. And you'll
annoyingly, that grey box is blocking my view, so I can't say it on this stream. It's too. I mean, I'll be able to watch it back afterwards, but on the laptop, it's a bit too small.
Zoom in here. So you got the little dove right there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I can see that now. I put it. I'm having to move the window around on the laptop to the left of the grey blob. Well, I say blob. It's about a third of the laptop screen that's covered at the moment by a grey block that I can't get rid of.
So, whenever we did our trip to France, that was one of the big churches that we had gone into, and it was unbelievably beautiful. And that was just one of the pictures. I probably took, I don't know, about 50 or 60 pictures in that particular church. Yes.
It's the amount of attention to detail and work that they put in back then that you just don't seem to see today. You know?
And that it's still around. It still exists.
Yeah. In fact, actually, I should tell you about well, yeah, I mean, you visited over here, so you've seen some of the old buildings, but obviously, you know, America, you've only got about is it about roughly 300 years worth? But
Yeah.
where we went today, we had a free pass for like a National Trust sites. So here in the northeast of England, we went to, what's it called now? This place. It was this big old building. I mean, it was, and there was like a little church chapel near it, which was built in, what does it say on the thing now? 10080 or something. Because it was like the
Wow.
people that owned the big building. It was the family that came over from they helped with the 1066 invasion. They were Normans, the French.
Wow.
And this dude was honored by because he helped William the Conqueror, wasn't it? He helped them, so he gave them some land up in the northeast, and they built this place. And then their family, the whole family, for it was nearly 1,000 years. And then the big building was built in the 1700s. But one of the first ones that settled in that area, it was 1080. So the battle was 1066, and then about 14 years later is when they actually sort of settled this, built this church building and stuff. And it's amazing what I've got on my doorstep, really, without thinking about it.
No,
I
my wife and I, we went. I don't even remember where it was that we were at, and she could probably name it off the top of her head. But we were just doing just a little trip, and we stopped off. We were just basically going to get some bread, some meat, and some beverages, maybe some crisps, and we're going to just have dinner back at our hotel room. We weren't in the mood to go out. We were just a little tired, and we stopped, and trying to find some parking, we had to park on this little side street, and then we ended up walking to the grocery store, and there's this huge like church that looked like it'd been bombed out, and we walked around it on our way to get our food. We just ended up eating our food as we were walking back around the other way and checking out the architecture. We couldn't get in there because it was set up for tourists, and that's how they were funding rebuilding this. But oh my God, it was just enormous piece of land. And we were reading like the little placards, and it was saying, that this building just fell into disrepair, and the parishioners just never took care of it. And it just, finally sort of fell into ruins. Like it looked like it was just bombed out, but it wasn't bombed out. It just, nobody paid any attention to it. So they were redoing the whole thing. This thing is going to be beautiful if they ever get it done. Might be 100 years, but yeah, you guys got a lot of really great structures over there.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and share screen. It's not helping that this gray thing is taking up a third of my screen.
So what is this gray thing, I wonder?
Accept all cookies.
Oh, nice. Yes.
It's like a Windows open with like a warning or something, but it's not gone away and I can't get rid of it. But let's see if I can move this. So, yeah, we visited this place today. This is the building that isn't quite as old. Somebody was saying in the comments earlier, 1080. What does that mean? I think they thought that meant the year 1080. This was in 17 something or other. This bit was built, and then I'm trying to find the pictures.
Oh wait, go back to. Oh, no,
we weren't there, but
that looks like the building that we stopped at.
Oh, the one that was at the bottom there.
The one that was all destroyed.
Oh, you got a lot of things like this in England that look like that.
Yeah. That's really close to what it looked like, except it was more like in the center of the city almost. But that was the shape that it was in.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
This is so hard to do with that stupid grey blocks blocking my view. I think it was this one. If I click on that one, see if
so what is it telling you? That it needs to do an update or something, or?
No, it's just completely blank. That's the thing. So there's nothing for me to click on to get rid of it.
Control Alt Delete and then
Task Manager. Yeah.
Task Manager. Yeah.
Yeah.
It still doesn't go away. I bet you some antivirus software. You can just shut down all programs that are running in the background and probably find it.
Yeah, I'll have to try that later. Right. In fact, actually, I'm going to stop presenting that.
That is
right,
awesome.
There we go.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, we've got a lot of that stuff just on our doorstep here in the UK. But yeah, so 1080. When I was saying 1080, I meant the year 1080. That was it.
Yeah.
Tweety was asking. Let's see if I can catch up on some of these chats. Concrete help kill architecture. Yes, I agree.
Seaton has a few gorgeous architectures. That's pretty cool. Demolished in the U.S. in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
You in Denver, man bun? Nandoors. Denver sucks.
Now, I was going to say, Tweety. Oh, no, it's moved. Hang on. Tweety saying Denver sucks. It could be either that Tweety is in Denver or isn't in Denver. It could be either. It could be calling their own place.
Well, no, Nandor said Denver's gotten very bad about tearing things down. Then Tweety typed in Denver sucks. Ragnar Einspire. We have always been here. Always.
The only thing I know really about Denver, Colorado is I think that's where a band that I like is from. There's a 90s sort of band called Five Iron Frenzy. It's kind of like a rock ska Christian band, but the music's really good. In fact, they are still doing some stuff now, actually. The heyday was sort of like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, that's right. Tweety's in the mountains and Nandor's in the Denver area. And of course, Rabbit loves New York's old buildings. Yes, I will 100% agree with you on that, Rabbit. I've been to New York and got to see some of the most beautiful architecture in a modern city, which is really sort of depressing that it's
when you guys say destroyed. When you guys say old, I've got to take a pinch of salt, but I know what you mean.
old architecture in a modern city. Whenever I say modern, within the past 500 years, modern city that still has some really.
You would probably really
stuff.
like York, the city of York, because I don't know if you did that one on your travels, but because it's got some of the really old buildings, and I love the ones where they sort of on the ground level they go up a little bit, and then they go out even further, and then up again. And that came from, I think it was like a tax thing where you got taxed on the square footage of the ground floor, so they would cheat by going up and then out. and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. We got to see that in Edinburgh. Yeah.
Yeah, you get some of the same type of buildings from the same sort of era. Yeah. And did you know that the saying daylight robbery comes from when, I forget who it was, but somebody taxed the number of windows that you had because of the daylight coming in. And that's why you sometimes see buildings where there was obviously a window there before and now it's bricked up, because those who couldn't afford to pay the tax just had to brick up the windows. Daylight robbery, that's where this saying comes from.
Wow. I'll just brick the damn window up. Screw you.
Hey, Val's in the house. We don't have old like Brits have old. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Valhalla. You know what? Yeah. We're all going to be going over to Mighty Meats and giving him a hard time.
I'm about to.
He should send us some invites. We'll come in and join his stream.
I'm going to end the stream then, because I'll just quickly go to the loo, get a drink, and then I will hopefully see you over on Mighty Meat's birthday stream. Yeah,
absolutely.
Then I will have to get some sleep.
And I'll send, if Valhalla sends one to me, I'll send it to you on Twitter if he can't get it to you.
Nice one. Yeah, I think I usually pester Mighty he's got my email. He tends to email me it, so one way or another, if he'll probably let me on.
Yeah.
Cool. Ragnar saying share the link. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to open up a second window to do that. If I go to YouTube, search for Mighty Meat's channel, and I can drop the link in the comments.
Let's
It'll
see
be
here.
it'll take me a while because this is a slow laptop compared to.
Let's see if I've still got it open. Here you go. I can post it. Copy this.
Yeah.
And
can you post
what I'll
into
do is
the StreamYard comments? Does it let you?
No, but I can put it in private chat, and then you can copy it
and
from
then I
there.
can copy it across. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Let's see.
Why
Everybody's
is it
waiting
not
for
showing?
Mighty.
Private chat's over here.
Yeah.
So if I copy this link, Control C, do it old school. Control E.
Hey Valhalla, he can't right now because he's on a older laptop. He's trying to get it set up. So.
Oh yeah, I should say to Val if he's not sure what I'm doing. I've just got this old laptop which I just want to see if it can handle doing voice only StreamYard, so that I can, do things with like join you guys when it's the middle of the night here without waking my wife up. So that's what I was testing, and it seems to work. Make somebody mod. Yeah, I will at some point, not on this laptop because there's a big grey block covering about a third of the screen, and I'm finding it really hard to do anything on this one. I'm getting told off by everybody now. Like, Dance Becker Dance, get with the program. Right, I'm going over time. I'll have to just end broadcast. But Shizzy, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, definitely. He hasn't started it yet, so you're still good.
Okay, cool. It's time to go and get a drink. But thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for taking the time to show me a few things on screen. I'll catch up with that later when I can actually see the screen properly, and then
you can always pause it.
Yeah, exactly. Have a look to see what I'm clicking on. Thanks, Val. Val's going to send some links as well. Cool. All right. Definitely. Have a good night, everybody. Yeah. Good night.
Peace.
And I might see you in 5 minutes. All right.
Maybe.
See you later.
Later.
Bye. Later.